Hey guys, what's up? It's GameJitsu, and today I'll do a tutorial on how to solve the 2x2x3. So this is my first tutorial, so deal with me if I say something wrong or anything like that. But without further ado, let's get started. So the first step is to get the two sides on the top and bottom, and then getting the layers done with an algorithm, and then finishing up the cube with one algorithm. So let's get started with the first step. So the first thing is you have this kind of case where there's a bar, bar, and a bar, bar. This is really simple. You just do turns so that they become in the just below where it has to go, and then just do R2 or L2. Yeah, this is intuitive. So yep. So sometimes it has this checkerboard kind of pattern here and there. So for this one, you have to do a R2, and then you have to do a U2, and then an F2. By the way, when you do that, you have to make sure that if there's this black, gray, like that, then right below this black, there should be another black right here. So right below this gray, there should be this gray. Like that. Then only it will work. R, and then U2, then F2. So here's another one where you get this L-shaped thing. It's like a 4x4, so you have to keep this L shape like this in this position. Then you have to get another light gray, which is right here. So you have to move it right below, not right below where it has to go, but on the right side where it has to go. So it has to go here. You move it on this side. And then you do a R2, U prime, R2. There's also a case where you have a bar, and a checkerboard thing on the bottom. So for this, you just have to make sure that there's the bar on the top, and then you have to put the color that you want on the left side, which I'll choose black, and then you have to just basically pull it up to make this L shape, and then from here you know what to do. Keep this L here, then put this just by where it has to go, which is on the right, and then you have to do R2, U prime, R2 to get two sides. So the first case for permuting the corners around is this, where you have one bar and then no bars. There's only one bar. So you have to keep this bar on your left, and then use this algorithm. R2, U, R2, U prime, R2, F2, U prime, F2, U, F, which gets one layer. But sometimes you have this. There's no bar. So in this case, you look at any side, doesn't matter, and then you have to use the same algorithm right anywhere, as I said. R2, U, R2, U prime, R2, F2, U prime, F2, U, F2. And then it will get back to the case where it has only one bar and then rest not fixed. So just keep this bar on your left, as I said, and then do this. R2, U, R2, U prime, R2, F2, U prime, F2, U, F2. Then it solves the layer. Then the last step is to solve the middle layer. So there's three cases to it. I'll show the first case, which is right here. So it's when one piece is solved like that, but the others aren't. If you look at the 1x3, this is only solved. So when this happens, you have to use this algorithm So by the way, what this algorithm does is this piece right here. So if you're facing this, you have to have the three pieces right here. So this piece goes at the back, this piece comes back, and this piece come back. So so this is solved, and if there's a green, yellow over here, then you have to see where the green, yellow has to go. So it's right here, because there's green and yellow, so it has to go right here. So you have to use the algorithm like this since it rotates it. So it's M U2 M prime U2. It's simple. One more. So here is another one, same thing. So since there's a red, blue, you have to find where the red, blue goes. So it actually goes here, which means it won't work because this piece will get sent right back here. So you have to find a different angle. So here's a red, green piece, and now you have to see where the red, green piece go. And let's see if it goes back here. Yeah, it does. So you have to use the algorithm facing this piece, M U2 M prime U2. If you don't get this part, this first case, then you can actually look anywhere, then use M U2 M prime U2, and then keep using it, M U2 M prime U2, and it will solve it. But you have to use the out 2 times, which makes your time slower, but if that doesn't matter to you, then you can just do that. So the second case is when you have this side not solved, but you have 2 sides solved. Basically switching these 2 pieces and switching these 2 pieces. So the algorithm is really easy. So it's M2 U2 M2 U2. So if it's something like this and you cannot seem to find that case, then you just move around and then until you get 2 sides, then use the M2 U2 M2 U2. And then the last case is when you have to switch these 2 pieces. It's the same thing, but it's only on one layer. So you got 2 sides solved, and then you only have these 2 that has to be switched. So it's R2 U2 R2 U2 R2 U2. I would not call this a fourth case, but there's when this piece and this piece is switched. So when this happens, you have to use the first case algorithm, which is M U2 M prime U2. Then you get this third case algorithm, which is case it's third case. So R2 U2 R2 U2 R2 U2. So let's do an example solve. So let's get the side, and then get the layer, and then finish up with the algorithm. There we go. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped. If you liked it, give it a like, and please subscribe if you want more contents like this. Thanks for watching, and bye.